From the beginning, there has been one race whose power exceeds everyone, way beyond any god or mortal. It's all about the angel power, and that's what Goku's been working towards ever since he met Whis. It is something to be attained, and finally, after the Tournament of Power, against one of the quote-unquote strongest guys Goku has ever come up against, Moro, he was able to master and have 100% control over Ultra Instinct, being able to tap into it at will, and it pretty much makes him invincible. As far as anyone knows, Goku is the only mortal to have done this in the history of ever. Even the gods can't get on this kind of power level, and they've been training for millions and millions of years. But Goku on this level is so confident that he gives Moro a senzu bean, allows him to attack him at full power, and then just tanks the hit. His body becomes so solid that it breaks Moro's hand. What Moro does from here is he tries to steal angelic power. From a few chapters back, Moro briefly got his hand on the neck for a few seconds of an angel Mirus. Mirus then cut his hand off, and for a while it was forgotten about, until now. Moro sees it lying around and he reattaches that hand and gains the power of an angel by stealing it off of Mirus. Naturally, you would think this would make Moro stronger than everybody, stronger than Goku, stronger than even Beerus. This would potentially put him on the level of Whis. And when you see him first go into this form, it really looks like, yeah, he looks different again. This truly is his final form. But in a very Dragon Ball turn of events, that's not what happens. Moro is a complete product of everyone that he absorbs. He says himself that he's never gone on to train a day in his life, and that really catches up with him here. A few minutes after he absorbs Mirus, after stealing angel power, his body that is not adapted to any kind of Ultra Instinct completely rejects this power. This power only lasts a few seconds. He flies around the world a few times, but Moro does notice that his body is actually moving without him thinking. As he continues to fight Goku, his body becomes more and more weak. There's a panel where Goku kicks him and he guards it with his hand. You then see the dent left in Moro's arm by Goku's kick. In complete contrast, when Goku let Moro hit him, when his body was adapted to Ultra Instinct the correct way, there was no marks. Goku's body was completely unaffected by any sort of attack, but Moro, by stealing angel power, his body is becoming more and more fragile. It then begins to bloat up. His entire arm becomes bigger than him, and I think he just thinks it's normal because he punches Goku, and then Goku kicks him in the back, and the same thing happens. His body can't take the hits, let alone avoid them. When Goku kicks him in the back, his entire torso bloats up. What's happening now is wherever Goku's hitting Moro, his body is trying to contain all the angel power that is coursing throughout it. And Goku is taking full advantage of this. He then punches Moro in the stomach, and then his stomach bloats up. After stealing angel power, Moro is now the size of a building, and Goku is telling Moro, how are you not going to train a day in your life and expect to suddenly just be able to absorb an angel? Angel power is on a different level, you can't just absorb it. Goku says abandon Mirus' abilities or be destroyed by them. Moro doesn't take any notice to this. His body clearly has a limit, but he doesn't want to hear it. He begins lunging after Goku, but at this level and at this size, there's no way. Goku kicks him in the face, and that seems to be the end of Moro. He then decides to fuse with the planet to try and give his body a bigger exterior to move around in, and that's what the cliffhanger is for the final part of the story coming out next month. Very good concepting by Toyotaro. He actually had me thinking that if Moro absorbed an angel, he would actually be on Whis' level, but it turns out because he has never trained before, honed his body in the ways of Ultra Instinct, he just couldn't do it, and it makes sense. Just one day though, I would love to see a DBZ villain that actually trains. Anyway, that's what happens when you try to steal angelic power. Entering in cheat codes does not work in this franchise. Let me know what you think. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.